is accused of starving her nearly 3-year-old daughter to death. Police arrested 29-year-old Devin Moon after the medical examiner determined the child was severely underweight and died from malnutrition. Channel 2's Wendy Halloran is live in Lilburn, just outside the apartment complex where she lived. Wendy?
Well, Devin Moon's own family called the Division of Child and Family Services on her about a year ago. Police say that's when she stopped communicating with them.
The officers on scene immediately thought that she had been starved to death.
On Tuesday afternoon, Gwinnett County Police say Devin Moon called 911 and told the dispatcher her daughter Reagan was not responding to her and was cold to the touch. When police got there, the little girl was dead. Detectives say Moon told them her nearly 3-year-old daughter was born with medical issues, which prevented her from gaining weight. But at the time, detectives didn't necessarily buy into her story.
She was emaciated, very, very thin, and she was found to be only 14 pounds at almost 3 years old, which is less than half of where she should have been.
They continued to investigate and determined Moon, a dancer at a club, had prior arrests and left her daughter home alone while she worked, and that her family had reported her to the Division of Child and Family Services due to concerns about Reagan. Police say Moon severed ties with her family after that, and they hadn't seen the little girl in almost a year. The medical examiner determined little Reagan died of neglect, more specifically, malnutrition. Moon was booked into jail on felony murder and first-degree cruelty to children. Reuben Shaw thinks it's unconscionable.
And that's a mother. So the fact that a mother wouldn't feed their child is something that's disgusting. It's cruel. It's insane.
I called the Division of Child and Family Services to find out about its involvement with Moon. I was told to put in an open records request. I did that, and I am waiting for the results.
YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now, this video right here comes out of Georgia. Big shout out to everybody in Georgia. You know who you are. Everybody from the ATL area, all the way down to Albany, all the way down to Savannah, Augusta, including all the people in Macon and Macon. I mean, let me say it right. They be on my ass. You got to say it this way. Anyway, big shout out to everybody in the G State. We have a sad situation. You might say, well, damn, a lot of them be sad. Yes, it's a sad world we live in, but we must talk about it. You know what I'm saying? To me, talking is therapy. It helps us get through it, and it helps us to notice the bullshit when we come across it. As in this situation right here, when you look at this woman and when you look at her closer, you could tell something's wrong. A lot of y'all might say, man, she's beautiful. I bet she got a nice shape. Oh, she's a stripper. She's a dancer. That don't mean shit. You just shaking your tail feather and the little stuff God gave you. But at the same time, if you look at that face and you see her, you see somebody with them eyes like that, beware, because it's something in them that making them look menace like that. No woman's supposed to be booted up at the camera like that, but in her situation, I guess she feels she have a reason. Now, this woman goes by the name of what? Devin Moon. When I think about Devin, I think about what? Devin the Dude. You know what I'm saying? You know who Devin the Dude is. And when I think about Moon, I think about the damn moon or moon pie. So she got a hell of a damn name. But anyway, this woman did the unthinkable. No, not the Alicia Keys song, anything like that. No, what she done was very horrible. She had a 2-year-old daughter, and her daughter only weighed 14 pounds. Don't you know you have some babies weigh damn near 8, 9, 10 pounds when they born? I mean, they had one fat-ass Chinese baby weigh 12, 13 pounds. So for her daughter to weigh 14 pounds and be 2 years old, it was clearly one thing, that she was neglecting this child and that she wasn't being the mom that she needed to be. And if she would have spent as much time at home trying to be a mom as she spent trying to shake her ass for a few dollars or getting an education, we wouldn't even have this story right now. But see, when you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. I'm going to read a snippet from this story, and I'm going to give my opinion. Surely, as we go. 14 pounds. 1-4. Georgia mom lets 2-year-old daughter starve to death while dancing for them dollars. She out there gotta get it. She gotta go shake her tail feather and drop it like it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Mama got bills to pay. In Gwinnett County. How did I not know? And why I'm not surprised. Gwinnett County. Big shout out. Georgia. Woman has been taken into custody and being held without bond after leaving her 2-year-old daughter to starve to death while dancing for cash at a local club. Now, I'm not trying to get on no damn strippers, because I know I probably got a lot of strippers all around the world probably watch the channel or whatnot. So I'm not going to get on you all, because, you know, you all do your thing. You do your thing for certain reasons. As long as you take care of your children, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? I can't help with the decision that you made as an adult. Long as you still trying to provide a decent upbringing for your children, you know what I'm saying, and eventually trying to get out that profession and go on to something better, something that you really can be proud of, no matter how much money it gives you or pay you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about having integrity. And I'm not saying that people that does that doesn't have any integrity. All I'm saying is that, you know what I'm saying, just because you do something today don't mean that you have to do that for the rest of your life. You can always better yourself, and that's what life's supposed to be about. Bettering yourself, not sitting up here just selling for the pecans or the low hanging fruit just because it's easy to take off your clothes and go shake it. No, forget all that, because you gotta understand them looks gonna fade one day and that ass gonna drop one day. You ain't gonna be able to get all them dollars like that. Then what? Not only is your child gonna starve, your ass gonna starve too. Now, identified as the child's mother was 29-year-old. Damn, 29. I could have sworn she was every bit of 49. Look like a girl I know from the South. I ain't gonna say her name. I'm about to. Look just like her in the face. I thought that was her, boy. I was so glad when I seen that. I was like, damn, but that ain't her. I was gonna roast her ass, but she looked just like somebody I know. Now, she's identified as the child's mom. Was the 29-year-old Libyan woman, Devin Moon, and I don't think that's her real name, but it might be. With authorities charging the woman with felony murder and cruelty to children in the first degree after an autopsy determined the child, Reagan Moon, died from neglect and malnutrition. Wasn't even feeding this damn child. Like, you was dancing that damn much, you know what I'm saying, that you forgot to go home and fix your baby some oatmeal, that you forgot to go home and do anything. Who was watching the damn child? That's what I want to know. If it's 2 years old, it's not watching itself, and it's damn sure not getting up, feeding itself. So who was looking after the child while you was in the club backing that ass up? That's what I want to know. The Gwinnett Daily Post reported Moon allegedly neglected 2-year-old Reagan on a regular basis, meaning every damn day. You know how you got some of these women who drop their kids off? Oh, Lord, they finna get mad at me right now. You know how you got some of these women that just drop their damn kids off, and men too, but mostly women that drop their kids off at their grandma's house on Friday, today Friday, so they can go out for the weekend, and they tell their mama, look, mama, I'll be back after I leave the club, or I'll be back in the morning, and their ass don't come back to damn Saturday night or Sunday morning. You don't have to take the kids to church. You don't have to go over there, cuss this heifer out. Talking about, if you're going to leave the child, you could have brought some more clothes and Pampers. Y'all know I'm talking to somebody right now. So that's what you mean on a regular basis, just like this woman, Devin Moon, was doing, dropping her daughter off on a regular basis, or just, you know, just neglecting this child on a regular basis. Because if she was gone to the club 10 to 12 hours, that's a half a day. How can you raise your child? That's why some people, regardless of skin color, skin tone, or whatever, that'll have nothing to do with it. Some people shouldn't just have children, period, because it's the children that suffer while these bastards go on, because they don't give a damn, number one, about themselves. So if you don't care about yourself, guess what you can't do? You cannot care about somebody else. You have to first care about yourself. It starts with you. Now, during the investigation, detectives found that she had been leaving the child to go to work, basically overnight shift, just leaving the baby there. So, you know, during this time, the baby going to be hungry. This baby going to use the bathroom. This baby going to do everything that a baby should do and going to do. It's a child. The child is not responsible enough to take care of itself. Just like we have some women leaving 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds to watch over 3-year-olds. How you going to leave a little child to watch over the little brothers and sisters when it's just a child also? Then when that child don't do everything right, over something happen, you want to beat the hell out the damn child. That's wrong. And if you're listening to this and you do that, you need to stop before something happens and your ass be on the Know the Lead show. Explained Gwinnett County Police Sergeant Jake Smith. So the child really was left at home alone for 10 to 12 hours, mostly every damn night. Where was the family members at in this situation right here? If you know this heifer is out dancing, I'm sure people knew. You know, people in your family know your business. You already know that. So if they knew this, why wasn't somebody checking on this child and trying to make sure this child was all right? You see what I'm saying? That's why I say a lot of times, and I'm not saying that her family ain't shit, not technically, but hypothetically speaking, family ain't shit, because somebody should have known to go over there and check on this child. She don't have the baby at the club with her. If she's working 5-6 nights a week like most of them do, or even 4, even 1, you still can't leave a child alone, a 2-year-old, for 10-12 hours. That's point blank. You can't leave a child alone, period. It's a baby. Now, authorities believe Moon let Reagan wither away inside their home while she went to work at a local club. Just up there, just shaking all her ass that she can shake. You know what I'm saying? And probably trying to work on making a second one. And just think if you would have known this before this baby died and before this story became public and went viral, and you seen the same woman, Devin Moon, dancing in a club, you know, you should have just told her something. Like, if you don't, like, I gotta say it real. Like, bitch, if you don't get your ass home and go take care of your child, you know what I'm saying? Forget all this bending your butt over. Go take your ass to work. What's wrong with working at McDonald's, taking care of your child, having a regular shift? What's wrong with having a square job? You know what I'm saying? But no, this is what happens when people want more, but they don't want to do the necessary work and get the proper education that it takes to get more. So that way they find themselves out here late at night shaking their ass just for a couple dollars and saying, I'm independent. Yeah, right. Let that club show down and we're going to see how you're independent. Now, so messed up was the mistreatment of the child. A police report noted the deceased infant weighed just only 14 pounds at the time of her death. 14 pounds for a 2-year-old. And you moms out there and you dads also, and anybody that's nursing or doctors, please let me know. What's the average weight? Because everybody's not going to weigh the same. But what's the average weight for a 2-year-old all the way up until it's 2.5 years old? You know what I'm saying? Give me an estimate of what the weight should be. Should a child weigh 20 pounds, 30 pounds? I don't know. Let me know for my people who really know what they're talking about. Now, some people going to be saying the child should weigh 100 pounds. I don't know. But let me know, my people who's in that profession and knows how much this child should have weighed, at least a good estimate, because we would never know, but at least we can estimate. Now, noted a police press release, the cause was determined to be neglect. Just basically left this child alone to die. Because imagine how hungry this child was. Imagine how you get in. We adults, when we get real thirsty, we can't get to water, or we hungry and we trying our best. And that's just for a little second, because we going to quench our thirst and our hunger. But imagine if the baby, you know, just sitting there crying, mama out in the club, you know what I'm saying? A club full of smoke and booze and everything else, loud music, while her child at home, the one left suffering. That's why I say I have no pity for these type of people, because they don't have no pity for no child. So the hell I look like having a pity for a damn grown ass adult that can make changes to their own life. This child can do nothing but sit there and take it. Moon was reportedly employed as a dancer, though it's unclear what kind of dancing she did. We know what kind of dancing she did. She did that Patrick Swayze that I had the time of my life dance, that dirty dancing, if you know what I mean. Also not clear is how the mother overlooked her baby daughter's need and whether she willfully behaved in a way to object the disregard of the child. Yes, she willfully did it, because you know why? The baby just didn't die overnight over hunger. You know what I'm saying? You can survive a couple of days without eating. You can survive just a couple of days without water. And you can survive a couple of weeks without actual food. And you can look that up. That's proven. But at the same time, so this was an ongoing thing. It's not like she missed one meal and then she dropped dead. No, this child wasn't being fed, wasn't being taken care of. Pampers wasn't being changed or anything like that. It's just a very, very bad situations. Now, officers responded to her home on Tuesday after Moon called 911 and said Reagan was unresponsive and cold to the touch. It was later determined that the 2-year-old, who was set to turn 3 next month, was dead upon their arrival. So the baby was almost was almost 3 years old and only weighed 14 pounds. Damn, that's even more messed up. Now, detectives interviewed Moon, who reported that Reagan was born with medical issues which prevented Reagan from gaining weight, according to cops. Yeah, she was born with a sorry-ass mama. That's her only medical condition that she had, and her only life issue that she had. Because if the mama wasn't going to get her now, she would eventually got her later. Because guess what? The mama didn't give a damn about herself, because she sat up here and told her own lie on her child, knowing damn well her child had no medical issues other than the fact the ones you was neglecting and the fact that you wouldn't feed the child and take care of the damn child. That's a damn shame. You can have a damn dog in your house. Guess what? If the dog gonna turn on you and eat you first, that dog gonna die too if you neglect it. Anything will if it can't get up and move independently and think. The following day, however, an autopsy determined Reagan Moon's death to be from malnutrition, which they believed to have been caused by neglect, and detectives learned that the elder Moon left her daughter home alone most nights while she went to work, Smith said. No other medical issues were discovered which would have led to Reagan's death. Cops said her weight at the time of her death was 14 pounds, basically just a skeleton. A regard of the woman's home revealed food being in the fridge, but because of the mother's long absence in return most nights the following morning, the child essentially being disregarded, wasn't being fed. So let me know what you all think. I'm gonna leave I'm gonna leave a link to the description below so you all can go check the story out if you want to. Let me know what you all think. But it's a sad day and time. We have so many stories, so many people abusing their children. You see what I'm saying? Then you have people on the other end crying and really want children, but them be the ones that don't be blessed with children, because it's like the way it's set up. The people who don't deserve nothing in this realm of we call earth, in this life we live, they get everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why the richest people are some of the evilest people. Matter of fact, they are the evilest people. And the people that have the best heart are the poets. It seems like, like everything in this world is in reverse. So I said that to say this. The people who want the children can't really have children, and the people who don't give a damn about their children just spit them out left and right. Either the foster care system get them, the prison system get them when they get older, or they just end up neglecting these children, killing themselves, or whatever the hell else. It's a sad situation. Let me know what you all think about this video. And to Miss Young Reagan, may she rest in peace, just like the last story I did with the last child from Baltimore, Zeray Gray. May he also rest in peace. It just hurts my heart to know that people can do for themselves, but will not sit up here and do for a child something that you created. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad situation. Let me know what you all think about this video. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share the video with these no good ass parents and people, whether they're your friends, relatives, or not. Share the video with them, and if you share enough of them, hopefully they'll eventually get the point and let them know, yeah, we watching you too, because guess what? Somebody have to stand for the children. We stand for everything else. We stand for all the bad things. Can we not at least stand for the ones who are defenseless and speak for them? I'm out. Y'all have a blessed day.